Keith is back, the witch is changing, Lotor is crazy, and we all want quintessence. Let's do this. NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, hold it down, breathe that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today we got geek, we got hip hop, putting it together for thumbnails. That's right, animation, animated content, it's all good here. And we're talking about none other than the wonderful, the marvelous season 6 of Voltron. And I ain't gonna waste your time. Let's get into it with Shiro and the Witch. That's something that really this is the reason I love this storyline between Shiro and the Witch, and how we find out about the clones, how we find out about how she had that connection, she could see through him and everything. That was such a long play, like such a long play. And I have to give it to the writing of just plotting this course out for the development of this character, or this clone in this case, because we didn't know all this time. We knew something was wrong, but I didn't know he was a clone. I thought she just messed with his mind, or somebody had tinkered with his, his brain waves or something. But we find out they got tons of Shiros on deck. They got Shiros all over the place. You know what I'm saying? They just pumping them out, like hotcakes. And to see how it finally came to a head with him having these migraines, having these breakdowns, it was really satisfying to see this build up and work out like it did. Because the witch, Hagar, she has her own beef with Lotor. Like, she wants him back. She pretty much wants to run the empire. She doesn't want to be in the shadows no more. She wants to run that joint. And to see these small pieces that she put into place just to get Lotor back, just to get control, Shorty is patient. She is mad patient, and Shorty knows what she's doing when it comes to just the manipulation of organizations, of people inside of organizations, even people that she's not even seeing. Like, she's got skills. Now, I want to move on to Team Punk. I got to give it to Team Punk. Team Punk is always fun. They're always funny. They're great to have in the team. And they were beautiful. Like, Monsters and Mana was a wonderful episode, but just seeing them together, I love how their relationship has kind of grown, because when they first met each other, they weren't too keen on each other, but now I love their playful activity and responses and quips. They're just great around each other, and they bring a lot of levity. And this season is no different. Like I said, Monsters and Mana was an episode that I think we needed before we got heavy. And it was so great mixing in the RPG with the gaming, with the actual animation. It was what I needed, and I didn't know I needed. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea this was coming. And when I saw it, I was like, huh? Did I miss an episode? But I loved it, man. And I love those two together. Paige is dope. Paige is always great, even though she couldn't bring herself to shoot Shiro when she had the opportunity. But I still love Paige. She has a great heart. Hunk, come on, man. Hunk he's just a lovable teddy bear, man. You gotta have a guy like him around. So just having those two was great to just balance out what I think is another solid season, yo. Like, Voltron has been on point since day one. I gotta give it to him. Like, I gotta give the props to just like Kian Ryu and the rest of the team there. They're just blowing this show away. But that's not the only little team up we had. Well, I won't say team up, maybe coupling this time. We had a little love in the air, just a little bit. You see Lance is feeling Allura a little bit more. He's always had a little thing for her. He always thought she was cute, but now it's getting deeper. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about a love thing now. And I think Lance is growing up. I think he's coming around. Like he said, he's always dated girls and stuff, but Allura is the real thing. You know what I'm saying? She's a princess, man. You know what I'm saying? Not only is she a princess, but she's part of the team, so you're around her all the time. You get to know her and you like her, and you're side by side, and you're getting that camaraderie. And also, she's pretty, so that don't hurt. So, his heart is taken. He is smitten right now. But, but you can't be smitten unless come on, man. It's got to be a love triangle, man. This is TV. So Lotor Smoothie D over there is putting the moves down. He's like, I couldn't do this without you, Allura. I appreciate you so much. She was coming down from the ship. He was like, oh, I'll hold you. Like Lotor was putting the smooth Mac down like it won't know. I gotta give him his props. Because not only he had me shook. Like I was like, yo man, Lotor has changed. You remember me on last season? At the end of last season, I was like, yo, man, he's changed. Maybe there is some hope for this guy. Nah. We're going to get to him in a second, but nah, ain't no hope for him. Now, of course, before we get to some other stuff, I got to take a break because Cure Brand is, of course, going to help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, check that link below. Hats, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, of course, cop it. Now, let's talk about Lotor. Because when we get into the season, we're like, oh, Lotor's working with us. Everything's all good. Things seem on the up and up. We're happy and he's working with us, we working with them. We go into the quintessence field or whatever, getting quintessence and getting unlimited and fixing up ships and all kinds of, we all working together. We all happy, we're all working together. We're side by side. Us and Lotor. Lotor is working with Voltron and he's they got to shatter the empire and there's infighting and he's trying to control the empire and bring, order, restore order and all that stuff. But then we find out, hold up, Lotor a little bit different. Lotor been telling some lies. He been hiding things. And we find that out through a great story, especially seeing how Keith has grown. A great story with Keith and his mother and how they get close to this, kind of like this field, and I can't remember the name of it. Sorry, you guys can throw it in the comments. But when he starts to see the past, the present, the future, all that stuff kind of like folding on itself and realizing what his mother had to go through, what his father went through, and just having that closure and becoming, more solid, more confident, more strong in his own beliefs, his own convictions, and becoming a better leader because of that. And even in that, step forward, we see him have a better connection with the Black Lion. But to find that Altean out there and see what that Altean had to say. And then when we got back and we saw Lotor and he was like, all right, check, look, that was the old me. All right, that was the old me. I don't do that no more. Psh, he lying. And that confrontation is where everything goes downhill because we see there's still a fracture between Lotor, between the Gora, between Hagar, and what they're gonna do with who they are and who they become. And Lotor, if he's even gonna be around or if he comes back, what will he be when he comes back? Because of course we left him over there and the quintessence which drove him crazy. And we're gonna get to that right about now. Check it. This show really made you wait. And for good reason for that showdown with Voltron at the end. Because we saw Voltron in like episode 3 or whatever, and it kind of chilled out for a little while. We didn't see a lot of Voltron. They didn't over Voltron us because we knew that fight, or they knew that fight with Lotor was coming. And his Voltron robot that he made, it was smooth, it was dope, but we didn't realize we could unlock things inside the lines we didn't even understand yet because we didn't even have that deep connection that we knew we could have with the Lions. And just to see that turn when they went over to the field in the quintessence and their mentals lining up with the lines and everything and Allura getting, into her process, it was fresh. Just the fight in regular space and the fight in quintessence was just, it was top notch because you had, not only was the fight cool, but we had the emotion there that really drove it home that this had high stakes for the universe. There was high stakes for the Gora Empire. There was high stakes for Lotor because he's gone crazy now. So you look, man, when you go that far, you got to keep going. You got to go full crazy. You know what I'm saying? We got high stakes for Allura, for the Alteans, for Voltron. If he destroys Voltron, then the rest of the universe has no defender. This fight was for all the marbles. It mattered and they nailed it. So did I love this season? Yes. Holla at me. I'ma holla at you. Down in them comments. It's a great season. It's fun again. I want to know your favorite parts right down below. And before I bounce, I'm going to tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right. Check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. Don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right. There's no better way that can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, if you're ever playing Monsters and Mana, gotta go secret. Definitely gotta go secret mode. Peace.